Okay, so our session name is finance, and the project name is finance, and go ahead with the next and finish. Yes. So right now I already discussed about the source file. We need to create a package for that. First the project, next the package. So I'm creating a package for that, and I'm giving a package as com.anilkumar.java. That is the name of the package. I already told you why it is com.anilkumar.java, because if you see a predefined packages, all these predefined packages are in the form of com.oracle.util. So the by so that's why given the by default package name as by default package names always as com.sun. Uh, Ibli.login, all this stuff. If you see a predefined package, that's why I give it the same name as com.anilkumar.java as my own package. So we know that after creating a package, we need to create a class, right? The moment when you create a class, so we need to give a class, the first letter always should be a capital. That is a convention of Java. So let us give our class name as a score. Okay, so let us give the class name as score. Okay. So right now I'm going to calculate the score, like a cricket score I'm going to calculate. So finish. So the auto generated code. So I'm declaring int score because the score type is an integer type, and I'm writing a method public void. I already told you the void is an it does not return any value, and we will discuss much today about that also even. So we discussed about score. Score is equal to score plus 1. So let me copy some methods from here. The same. So I need to put here the method name as 2, and I already told that we should have a method called a print method to print whatever we are whatever executing here. It should be print at the console. So let me say a public void print sys yut. So score for the first 2 hours is, so it is going to print only for 2 balls. This is for first ball, and I want to print the score for a 1 hour, the first 2 hours. So then second method, third method. So I need to write here 3. This is a, this method is for third ball. The next method is for the fourth ball. Let's say 4. Next method is for the fifth ball, 5. The next method is for the sixth ball. Five here. So, so score plus 2. This is score plus 3, and this is score plus 4, and this is score plus 5, and you go down. This is 6 for sixth ball method, 6 and score plus 6. Okay, so this is the method for to print for 6 balls, to print for 6 balls, nothing but one over. So let me write score for first over. First over is, so let me call all these methods into the main method. How to call all the methods into the main method? By using an object. So how can you declare an object? Class name. The syntax for object is class name, reference variable, new operator, and a class name, close and open brackets, semicolon. So I'm calling each and every method right now. So I'm going to call each and every method using a reference variable a. So I can say a dot one method. The same way I'm going to call all the methods using a reference variable. We already discussed about earlier about the reference variables. Okay. So let me write 2 here. Let me write 3 here because I'm calling a third method. I'm calling a fourth method. I'm calling a fifth method. I'm calling the sixth method too. Okay. Next, what I need to call the print method to print. So I call the print method also. So I call all the methods. Okay. So I call all the methods. Let me check it out. So already we discussed about that. Let me go ahead with the program and int score by default takes a 0. That zero value falls. That zero value falls into this method, first method. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 will assign to the score, and again now the score holds the value of 1. And when you go for the second method, how it exactly happens here? The JVM always starts from the main method. So inside of JVM we know there is an concept called interpreter. This interpreter will go line by line, create an object, and it directly goes to this method, and it go into the method body. It go into the one method body, next second method body, third method, fourth method, fifth method, sixth method. The moment when it goes to the first method, it directly goes to the first method body when it sees at the main method. So it directly redirects to the uh, one method, and it goes to here, assigns a 0 here because int score is a integer type. By default the score assigns a 0 value, so 0 plus 1 1 1 holds by the score. Again it go and it directly redirects to the next method, like it goes to the second method. When it goes to the second method, again it redirect it, it redirect towards the method body, and score is equal to score plus 2. Whatever that is holding 1, so 1 will assign here. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 will assign to the score. So now score is holding a value called 3. Again it comes out of this method, and again goes to this a dot 3, and again redirect to the third method. See, that is how the interpreter will do. That is how it executed. So it goes to the third method, and already we know that there is a score is holding a 3 value. The 3 will assign here. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 will assign to the score, and it come outside, and again goes to the fourth method, and again redirect to the fourth method here. That's how it works. So already we know that the 6 is holding here. The 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 will assign to here, and again come outside and goes to the fifth method. Fifth method inside the main method, and again come here. Now it is 10 will assign here. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 will assign to the score. The score is holding 15 here right now, and again it goes and it comes out and goes to the sixth method inside the main method, and again comes out and it comes to here. 15 plus 6. 15 plus 6 is 21, and that and again goes back when it where now it is holding a 21. Score is holding a 21. Again goes back to the main method. We know when it completes everything, when it directly goes to a dot print, and again redirect to the print method, and it sees the score for the first 2 hour is. We know that already this is holding 21 score. That score directly fall into the score value here. So score for the first 2 hour is going to print 21. 21 is the score for the first 2 hour. So let me execute that. I think you guys understand up to here. Score. Okay. So let me execute that. Okay. Now you can see here score for the first hour is 21. Okay. Now let us go for the second program. The class name for the second program, I already, yeah, uh, we already discussed about. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
parameter, right?
What is the next one?
Parameter.
Yeah.
Parameter.
Yeah, perfect, parameter. Okay. So let us discuss about the topic called a parameter here. So in the parameter, we already discussed about what is the why we use a parameter. Already we will discuss, and let us recall that what exactly we discussed parameter. Okay. Uh, by see, it is telling that type name is discouraged by a convention. Java type names usually starts with an uppercase letter. So that's why I told you the convention of class name is always we need to keep the class name as capital one. So let us talk about my class name is a parameter. Let me talk about method parameters concept here, and we will go ahead with that. Okay. So I created a new class. Now in a new class, I'm just talking about method parameters. So let me talk about what exactly method parameters. Method parameters concept is used to remove the unwanted methods. That's what we discussed earlier. So let me type what exactly I'm talking about here. Method parameter. We are talking about a concept called method parameters. Method parameters is the concept for removing the unwanted methods. So let us discuss about the method parameters. So earlier we have seen this program called score program. The score program, if you look at this score program, for each and every ball we are writing a method. For the first ball we write in this method, second ball we write in this method. Now I am going to reduce all these 6 methods. I'm reducing all the 6 methods. So all these 6 methods are taken out totally. And instead of these 6 methods, I'll use a simple code. The print remains the same. So what I'm doing here is that I'm just neglecting all the 6 methods. So instead of all the 6 methods, I'm using a only simple method, okay, that is public void and add method. In that method, I'm declaring, I already discussed about this type of method is called passing an argument method. Add int runs, or let us say int x, whatever it may be, runs or x. Okay. So let me declare. Okay. So this is the method we are discussing about. So instead of all the 6 methods, instead of all the 6 methods, like method 1, method 2, method 3, method 4, instead of all 6 methods, I am using a simple method passing argument. So let me copy this and paste it here. Okay. So in this program, I use that program's method like a public void print. So it is asking that it is asking create a local variable. So let me create a local variable for that. So this is called a, first let me create an instance variable int score. So by default score value is taking 0. So whenever you declared anything inside the, so we will discuss about types of variables. Whenever you write any variable inside this, this becomes a local variable. When you we will discuss, there is a topic called variables. Whenever you declare outside the main method, like within the class, that those variables are called instance variables. And if you write the same thing in the score here, this becomes a local variable. Okay. So there is a concept called static variables, local variables, and instance variables. So what is instance variable? The variable which is declared inside the class is called an instance variable, and local variable which within any method, if you declare a, like let us say if I declare like int a is equal to 10, so this variable becomes local variable because it is declared within the that method. So this is called a local variable concept. So we'll discuss about variables within 5 to 10 minutes. So public void add. So let me write a code for here, like score is equal to score plus runs. Now I pass the argument score is equal to score plus 1. Okay. Okay. Now it is telling that we need to keep this is a small letter here, here. Okay. Another thing is fine. Runs. Okay. Okay. Hmm, block statements. Now let me complete this and we will look at that again. So okay, let me declare the object for that class. Let me declare the object for that class. Object can be the object can be declared with the help of the class name. So let me go ahead with that. Okay, class name, and let us take the reference variable as x. X is equal to new operator, again class name, open close semicolon. Okay. X dot I'm calling add. So it is asking that just enter the run values. I'm just going to enter the run values as 1 here. The next x dot print. X dot print. So take out this. Next. So we complete with everything. Let me check it out. Yeah, it is showing some error here. So what we need to do? Let's go for. Let me check it out once again. Okay. Score is equal to score plus runs. Okay. So what exactly happens here? I need to keep a semicolon here. That's a mistake what we done. Semicolon mixed with a semicolon. That's what is showing an error here. Next error, it is showing that. So here I given a capital letter as a score here. So make it this also capital one score. So now it's okay. Hmm, okay, perfect. So what exactly it is going to print? Now we know that every time the Java program always starts from the main method. It comes to at this particular point, it creates an object automatically, and it comes down to the x dot add method. And the moment when its interpreter sees the x dot add method, directly it redirects to the add method, and it sees the int runs. So runs is a type of integer type. So it assigns the runs value as 1. It assigns the run value as 1. So this 1 will directly assigns at this particular value. So now runs value is 1. So that 1 is the integer type. So the 1 will 6 here. So we know that score is by default its value is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So now score is going to hold the value of 1. So that one value, again, when the moment when the 0 plus 1 and the moment when the score holds the value of 1, again it come outside from that, and again it, it, the interpreter will come at this particular point x dot get and again redirect to the print method. The moment when it goes to the print method, it sees the score for the first 2 hours is plus 1. So the moment when it sees the score, and we know that already the score is holding a 1, the 1 will assign to the score. So it is going to print score for the first 2 hours is 1. Okay. So this is not a first 2 hour. So let me declare another, this for a first ball score, and let me go for the second ball score also. Let me declare second ball score. So let us put the second ball is 0. 0 runs the person scores. We know that this 0 will go and assign to again to that particular value. So again, the moment when the interpreter sees this, it directly redirects to that particular point, and 0 integer, yes, integer is 0 type, and it assigns here 0, and this is also 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. The score holds the 0 value. And if you look at this particular point and look at this particular point, so how many values I'm going to throwing towards the assigning to the add method? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's for sixth ball. This is sixth ball. So let me say that third ball he scores runs 2, and the fourth ball he hits the 4, and he scores 0, and he scores again uh, 0. Okay. So what is the total score for each and every total score for the over? So the first over 1, 3, 3, and 4. So the total score is 7 for the first 2 hours. Let me execute this program and look at that. So score for the first 2 hours is 7. Earlier we written all the different methods for earlier we discussed about all the values for different methods. So we are going to discuss about right now each and every method is going to each and every method is just going to assign to the runs value. Now let us go for the next program. Let us go for next program. The next program is, so we discussed about next program as, so right now we discussed about the method parameters. And next program we are going to discuss about, let's give the class name first. The class name as let's give the class name as scorer, or yeah, scorer as a class name. So we complete this. So let me declare the int score is equal to 0. After completion of this, int score is equal to 0. Let me pass the public void add method, and int runs 1 plus int. So right now I want to print 50 over score at a single stretch. Earlier we are discussing about these two programs all about printing only for a single over. Right now I want to complete for 50 overs. I want to print the score. So int runs 1 plus int run runs 2 plus int runs 3 plus int runs 4 plus int runs 5 plus int runs 6. So I declared everything. Now I am going to pass all these values from the main method. So score is equal to score plus runs 1 plus. So let me copy this and do it the same. Okay. So first and the second one runs 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6. Okay. So we know that we should have a print method here. Okay. And print method, let us copy from here the print method. Perfect. Okay. So when you see that each and every program I'm reducing the code. Same program, the first one, the second one, and the third one. If you look at this particular point, so I'm going to create an object here once again. Score x is equal to new score x dot. I'm going to call all these methods right now. So x dot only add method we have and the print method we have. Semicolon. Next x dot print. Okay, perfect. Now it is completed for us. Now when you look at this point, int runs and int runs plus. So let's take it out 0 here. Anyway, by default it stores a 0 value. So I'm going to pass the values from here to there. So the interpreter when it comes here, it's just create an object here. And what is our class name is a scorer. So our class name is a scorer. Okay, well. So right now I'm going to assign the values from here. 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, again 2, again 0, again 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So directly I'll assign from here to there. Everything is perfect. Now, oh, okay, runs. Yeah, I'm forget to keep the semicolon. Please see the semicolon because it always throws an error if you forget the semicolon. These are small things. You'll forget it, but we need to be very sure about that. Score. Okay, what exactly the error it is here? Public void add int runs 1 plus runs 2 plus runs 3. Hmm. Oh, comma, sorry. Yeah, I need to put a comma here, not the plus. Okay, these are the small mistakes. You should be very careful about it. So comma here. Yes, perfect. So now it is everything is fine. So let us declare all these integer values. So the interpreter creates an object, and the moment when it sees, directly throws the for a int runs one, it gives the value 1 here, and the 2 4 runs 2, and 3 4 runs 3, and 2 for these, and 0 for the runs 5, and 1 for the runs 6. So the moment when it views, now the integer value is 1, on this integer value is 2, this integer value is 3. Let us say if I keep the third ball, if it's the 4, okay, now the integer value of 3 is 4, so the 4 is integer value. All these values now, so runs 1 is the value is 1, so it going to be added everything 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1. So it is right now 6 and 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. The total score for the first 2 hours is 10. Let us look at that. Okay, now the total score for first over is 10. So I want total score for 10 overs. Let us put here 10 overs. 10 overs. For the 10 overs, what is my score? So in a single stretch, I can write for 50, 100 overs also. So what I need to do, just copy and paste this particular method. One, hit 10 times. If you just copy and paste that. So we want a little bit more for that. Okay. Okay. So let's see the first over score, second over, third over, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th. So total 11 overs are there here. So for the, let us say the score for second over is put it 0 here, and he hits the last ball 6, the second over. So make it as 0, make it as 1 run, make it as 0. Just manipulate it 6 and just make it as 1. Okay. Okay, leave it. That's it. So this is the total score for 10 overs. So let us going to print score for the 10 overs is, okay, each and after it for the first over it goes to assign everything, add up, and it holds the value of 10 here, and it holds the value of 10 here. Again it comes out and it goes to this method, and again it sees the value, again it goes to assign. Right now the score is holding at 10, and the 10 is add up with the 11, 11, 15, 16, 17, 17 and 6, 23. So now for second over it is going to print 23. Again after completion of 23 it comes outside and again goes to this method, and again it shows here each and every value from these values are assigned to these values, and right now score is holding at 23 plus these values, and again it goes to and it comes outside, and again that's how it works. Let us see the score for the 10 overs is 99. I think you understand this. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts, please? Hello? Any doubts? Okay. If you don't have any doubts, let me go for next. Let me create. There is another class. So let us create another class called as scanner. What is the scanner is all about? Initially, you never understand the meaning of the scanner. Then you let me discuss about the scanner value. If I want to create a simple calculator, the concept called scanner concept is very useful for us. So let us discuss what is the scanner concept here. Excuse me. Let us discuss about a scanner concept here. Public static void main. Now you can. I think you will ask me some questions here because this is a new thing for you. Okay. So I think till now everybody has nothing to be asked, right? So let me go for a scanner class here. It's a new program. If you have any queries, please let me know. Okay, scanner, and I will show you scanner s is equal to new scanner, system system.in semicolon sys. Wait for a moment, you never understand this. Yes dot next. This is only about the 2 lines code. Next line. Okay, now let us see here. Let us discuss about what exactly we discussed here. When you look at this particular point, So scanner belongs to a, let us see this. Okay, create a constructor. No, ask me put a scanner here. So it becomes, so let me write the class. Okay, scanner.java. Oh, one more. Yes, is equal to new scanner. Basically, the scanner is a class name. Mm, so scanner belongs to a package called basically import java dot. The scanner becomes a java dot util package. Util, it should take by default scanner semicolon. This cannot be closed due to a native operation. Sorry for that. So there's some error here. Okay.